welcome back. So we're going to continue on with number 5. And what we're going to do here is we're going to transform this original function, which is y equals the square root of x. This is our base function. We're going to transform this first by shifting it up. Shift up 4. Now the way you do this is f of x. This is f of x, their base function. This goes to f of x plus 4. This will shift it upwards by 4. So here we have y equals, now I'm going to draw this with a little thing at the end here so I know that this ends, because we don't want this 4 to be inside of here. That's sometimes a common mistake I see on problems. Now we want to reflect it about the y-axis. We'll just call this y-axis reflection. Now the y-axis goes up and down, right? So to reflect it means left goes to right and right goes to left. What this means is f of x goes to f of negative x. What was once positive 3 now goes to negative 3. What was negative 4 becomes positive 4. So here that means y equals, everywhere we've seen x, we replace it with negative x, close it off, plus 4. Finally, we're going to shift it left 3 units. Now this one sometimes confuses students because it's actually the opposite of what you think it should be. This is f of x minus k, or in this case, well, it's not minus 3, it's plus 3. Left is f of x minus k means you go right by k. So f of x plus k would be going to the left by negative 3. So this means y equals square root of negative x plus 3, and then the 4 is on the outside. The answer key, what they do is they distribute this out. I would accept either one on my test, but that's how you get this from the answer. So this figure shows a transformation of f of x squared. So the original f of x squared, now I'm not going to draw this good because I never can manage it, but looks something like this. Not drawn the scale, of course, but something like that. So this is x squared. Now we want to shift this to the right by 1, 2, 3, 4. So we start with x squared. Next we want to shift it to the right by 4. Now keep in mind on the last slide how we said x minus k means shift to the right by k. So that would shift this over here. Now another way to think of this is here 0 is 0 squared is 0 on the original function. Where is it equal to 0 on the green function? At 4. Why? Because 4 minus 4 is 0. And so to correspond with the original one, I have to subtract 4 from everything here to get that. That's one way to think of it. And then finally, we're going to shift it downwards. So we just put a negative x minus 4 squared, and that should give us this right here. So the reason it's negative is because f of x, to reflect it about the x-axis, you just put a negative f of x. Anything that's positive up here now becomes negative. That's what's going on there. Find the requested value. So here we want to find what is f of 6 equal to? Well, 6 is not less than 6. 6 is not greater than 9. But 6 is in between 6 and 9, and it's equal to 6 in particular. So we're going to use this function right here. So f of x for 6 equals 6x. So we're going to plug in f of 6, and then here we have 6. And I'll plug in, I know it's the same number, but these 6's come from different places. This 6 comes from here, and this 6 comes from here. This 6 comes from the function, and then this 6 comes from here. And this is just equal to 36. No problem. Graph this function. So what we're going to have here is two parts. This is a piecewise function. And the first part, from here on out, on the positive side, this is equal to x minus 1. Now, if you think about this graph, this is the slope. The slope is just 1. This is the y-intercept, which is negative 1. So to draw that, what we have here is we go down to negative 1, and it's going to be an open circle because it doesn't not include 0. And the slope is 1, just means it kind of goes off on a 45-degree angle, like this. Go over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1. Now for the negative side, x equals 4. So here we can bubble it in because it's allowed to be 4 at 0. And then it's just always equal to 4. This is supposed to be a straight line. So that's a straight line across. This is a straight line at a 45-degree angle. It's equal to 4 when x is negative, and it's equal to this line when x is positive. So do these compositions or operations. So this first one, f minus g, let's try to make this a little bit bigger. F minus g is f of x minus g of x. And then you just plug this in. You get 7x minus 6. Now you gotta be a little bit careful here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in parentheses. We can put both in parentheses even, just to be extra safe. And the reason you want to do that is because here 7x minus 6, that's fine. Here we have minus 3x. But this is a very common mistake. Minus 4 makes it positive 4. And then we just combine like terms here. We have 4x, and then this minus 6, this is minus 2. So on a good multiple choice test, it will have the negative version here. So one of the options will be 4x minus 10. And a lot of students will choose that because a good multiple choice knows which mistakes you'll make or likely to make. Here we're going to do g. Now I like to write it like this, where I have a big parentheses just so I know that what's inside and what's outside. Here are the inside function. I don't even worry about the outside for now. F of x is this right here. 4x squared plus 2x plus 4. Now, everywhere I see x here, I'm going to plug it in on this function. So it's going to be 2 something minus 5. Kind of like one of the first problems we did. So this is 2 times what? 4x squared plus 2x plus 4. And now I just multiply this out. This is 8x squared plus 4x plus 8 minus 5. And this is 8x squared plus 4x plus 3. And we'll start a new video from here.